We have a 2018 Honda Odyssey van. Gonna do a rear brake job today on this vehicle. First thing we're gonna do is jack up the van and take the wheel off. You wanna be sure to jack it up in the approved locations. You can see where my jack's at, the approximate location, but your Honda Odyssey book should show you where those are at. All right, we got the wheel off. First thing you want to do is remove the electric brake. That's this right here. It's got two nuts, actually hex bolts, one here, one on the back side. You want to remove it with a T27 socket. Now that you have the electric brake out of the way, I just folded it over here, put it out of the way. I want to use a 13mm to take out the two bolts holding the caliper on. Now that you have the caliper out of the way, you'll want to remove the pads. Might be a little sticky, but they'll come out. You want to remove these metal rattle clips. All right, you put the new clip back in. You kind of want to take this pad and kind of put it in there sideways and kind of twist it in there like that, okay? Try to do it with this front pad. Like this. Like that, okay? One thing you should note is to make sure these tabs go in where this pad is flush here. I noticed it's possible to put it in there and it'll be kind of crooked. You'll have a little gap here. You want to make sure you don't have any gap there, any gap there. Also, this back pad, the indicator, I'll show you on the old brake. That's the indicator right there. Needs to be down. So you'll want to get the pad that has the brake wear indicator that's facing down. Next thing you'll want to do is get the caliper, put it in a place where it's secure. Get a T45, that's it right there. Put it here and turn that clockwise until it seats all the way. Be several turns. There we go. It's turned all the way in. Next thing, get you a pair of channel locks or a C-clamp and start pushing the caliper in. You'll see it slowly going in till you get it all the way. Next, you're going to put your caliper back in place. You'll have to push these in a little bit to make it clear. Put your bolts back through. All right, the next thing you're going to do is take the electric brake here, put it back on, put the two bolts in and tighten them up. All right, we got the electric brake back on. It's just those two star bolts. One thing to make sure of is you've got this seated all the way in. It is plastic. If you put it in there a little crooked, try to tighten those nuts down, you will bust it. So make sure you're all the way seated in before you start trying to tighten that down. As I said, it will crack and bust if it's not aligned properly. That's basically the crux of this job. We're going to put the wheel back on and call it good. You can do the other side the same way. Pretty simple job. I would say out of 1 to 5, 5 being the hardest, this is probably a 1.5 to 2 job. Most people can do this job. It's pretty simple. Save yourself a lot of money. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you for watching.